like the way you look. I guarantee it. I'm sure most of you guys know where that's from. Men's Wearhouse commercials. Men's Wearhouse is a big distributor and maker of stock men's suits, which is what I'm here to talk about today. There are going to be times in most of your lives where it's important to be well dressed or even recognize whether someone is dressed appropriately for the situation. The most important part of a suit is the fit. If it doesn't fit right, you might as well not even wear it. I worked in a suit shop for 2 years, helping people pick out the right suit, helping people size the suit, so I've been around with this stuff quite a bit. First of all, for a preview of the main points, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the different types of pants and jackets. The second thing I'm going to talk about is the way a suit should fit. And the third thing I'm going to talk about is the current in style of suits. So when it comes to jackets, jackets differ in 2 different ways. The first is the lapels, which is the collar, and the second is the buttons and the way that the suit buttons in the front. So when it comes to lapels, you have 3 different kinds. The first is over here. This is a notch lapel. It's actually really difficult to see with the light on, but you can also see it on mine. It's just a little notch right in there. It's basic. It's good for just about anything other than black tie events. The second kind, which is demonstrated by Leo here, is a peak lapel, which, as the name would suggest, is just a peak. It's considered more formal. It's the most expensive type of lapel to produce, therefore the jacket is more expensive, and it's considered more stylish and edgy. The third type here is the shawl lapel. It's just rounded. You'll see it a lot on tuxedos. It's not for every situation, it's not for everybody. Like I said, it's really only for formal wear, and according to Centino in his 2014 article in Real Men, Real Style, the shawl lapel isn't recommended for people with a round face because it will accent that and not look as good. But you can interchange these two, however you like. The next difference is difference in the buttons. A suit jacket can have anywhere from 1 to 5 buttons, but according to another article by Centino in Real Men, Real Style, 94% of jackets are 1, 2, or 3 buttons single-breasted. Which brings me to the difference between single and double-breasted. Single-breasted is seen here, and it buttons just how any normal jacket would. It's just right in the middle, nothing fancy, nothing crazy, and it's good for just about anything. The second type is double-breasted. It's kind of dark, but it's seen here. The fronts of the jacket fold over each other, button on top and underneath. It's considered more stylish. And if you notice, it's also, double-breasted jackets always have peak lapels because it's, again, more stylish and more fashion-forward. Next is the pants. So there are basically 2 different types of pants. First type is pleated. Pleats, these little lines right here, those are out. Don't wear those. Not cool anymore. It makes your hips look wider, your legs look shorter. The other kind is flat front pants, which is here. Flat front, keep your hips to look more slim and your legs look a lot longer. They're just a lot more flattering to any guy. Now that I've given you a basis on the different types of jackets and pants, I'm explaining the right fit. So when it comes to fit, like I said, it's one of the most important parts. When you're fitting a suit, according to an Art of Manliness article in 2014, you want to fit the suit in your natural stance, which is your shoulders back and your arms at your side. When fitting the shoulder, you want the jacket to lay flat on your shoulder with no folding or wrinkling, and you want the seam to be right down the middle and no extra fabric on the outside. See here the wrinkles and folds, and then that's a fold there. You don't want that. Next is the jacket length. You want the jacket to fall to where your knuckles are when your hands are down at your sides. That's too short, that's too long. And then when you button the jacket, you always want to follow the 3-button rule, which is outlined in an Art of Manliness article in 2014. seen here, the top button and a 3-button suit is okay. You can do that sometimes. The middle button is, you can do that anytime, it's always appropriate. Never button the bottom button. Don't know why, it's just a thing. On a 2-button suit, you can always button the top one, still never button the bottom one. Uncool, just don't do it. When it comes to sleeve length, an Esquire article in 2014 says the sleeve should fall to where the thumb meets the wrist and 1/4 to 1/2 inch of shirt should show. So here you can see just a little bit of shirt showing. You don't want the whole cuff of the shirt, and you don't want to be completely hidden by the jacket either. When it comes to pants, you want the pants to be trim and not too baggy or too tight. So you don't want to be pulling in the back, but you don't want to have extra fabric either. Next is the break in the pants, which the break is this little notch right here. You don't want to have so much length that the pants are folding up here, and you also don't want to be, floods, because that looks stupid.
Oh my God.
Now that you understand the right fit, let me explain the in style of today. According to a 2014 GQ article, the style today is slimmer and trimmer, which the jacket should be well shaped to the body and not oversized. It's actually okay for your jacket to be a little short, which on mine, my jacket is a little shorter than where my knuckles are. And I did that on purpose because I think it looks better than if it's longer. I'd rather be shorter than longer. The sleeves should be narrow, which these sleeves are more narrow, and you can get that tailored. It's easy to be tailored. And the pants should be flat front, as we mentioned, no pleats, never baggy, and slim all the way through, like on Ryan's pants here, with just a little break. His have almost no break at all. They're pretty much resting right on his shoe. And you never want the pants to fall beyond the heel. So first I discussed different types of jackets and pants. Second, I discussed the right fit. And third, I touched on today's in style. Like I said, the most important part of a suit is the way it fits. Being dressed well may be important in many of your lives, and it's important to know the do's and don'ts. When you look good, you feel good.